This is a demonstration for Sage 300 CRE and Corpay's Nvoicepay. We need to get our invoices paid. So I'll go into AP, select invoices to pay, on-screen list. We'll process payments just like we normally do, whether you're putting in payment dates, discount dates, selecting just to pay vendors, or you're paying all your vendors on the job, or whatever your process happens to be. I'll click Start. You can do partial payments. Again, you can pay just regular invoices. You can pay vendors with subcontract, retainage, whatever your normal process is. From there, once they're selected, we do process a check out of the system. We go to print checks. We select the bank account that we're going to pay these invoices with. And then we actually do print this. We print it to a file. We do not use the file. The file is for your records only. You can put that into HH2's AP document imaging, timber scan, paperless, whatever you're using, if you're using either one of those three. Once you've printed the checks, you've got to get the information uploaded to the gateway. So we go to the Nvoicepay upload. I log into my Sage database with my Sage ID and password. I will choose the bank account that I paid the invoices on. And then I choose the check date. Mine's a little bit older. We've actually been doing this since 2008. So we've done this for a long time. These are all the invoices that are going to be uploaded. When you have a brand new vendor that you're paying, you can upload the information, pay the vendor, upload the information, and then Corpay's team will realize it's a new vendor, process them a check, and then contact them to determine whether or not they want ACH or they would like to get a virtual credit card. I'll upload the checks, click on upload, process the payment up to the FTP site, and then once I'm done, I just exit the program. And I'm going to go to the AP gateway, and I've got this file sitting here waiting on me. And so the next process is to go ahead and approve the batch. You can have multiple levels of approval. You can have one level. That's totally up to you. And then the payment method, all mine are print checks, but you would see whether or not somebody's getting ACH or a credit card. And just take a look at the Remittance Advice. This is what the vendor will get. If it's a physical check, this will be stuffed into the envelope with the check. If it's electronic, they'll get this delivered electronic as well. Your check number is always on the check as a reference number. Mine happens to be 32 on here. And we'll take a look at AP in just a second and see how we can see this came full circle back into Sage. But you have the job number, cost code, extra category, if it's appropriate for that particular invoice. And then at the bottom, contact information of the vendor should they need it. Once you've approved the batch, then the payment process starts. Let's go back to AP. And what happens in AP, as we pull that information back in, and if you go to Inquiry and go to Invoice Inquiry and Invoice Register, so people that are used to using, say, timber scan or paperless or HH2, they'll be used to this. And I'll go to Alpha Insurance. My first invoice has a piece of paper in the attachments folder. And if I go to the notes, it tells me when and how it was paid by Nvoicepay. So this payment was done on 1/21, and it was for $11,600. My check number was number 13, which is the same as the reference number in the system. And then they received a printed check. Otherwise, it might say ACH or MasterCard. So pretty easy to process the payments. We don't make a lot of changes to anything other than just printing everything to a print file for a check and upload it and approve it. Hope that helped. Thanks for attending.